Since the 1940s, countless people who've claimed to witness UFOs have also reported an eerie follow-up. Visits from mysterious men in dark suits, driving black cars, and asking questions that seemed more like warnings. Who are they? Government agents silencing witnesses? Or something not entirely human? Our story begins in 1947, the same year as the Roswell incident. That summer, a man named Harold Dahl reported seeing 6 strange donut-shaped crafts over Puget Sound, Washington. The next day, a man dressed in black allegedly approached him, warning Dahl to stay quiet about what he'd seen. Dahl later recanted his story, then changed it back again, launching one of the strangest threads in UFO history. By the 1950s, similar encounters were piling up. In 1952, Albert Bender, founder of the International Flying Saucer Bureau, abruptly shut down his organization after claiming 3 men in black materialized in his home. They spoke to him telepathically, he said, and warned him never to discuss UFOs again. Bender described them as pale, expressionless, and inhuman, like mannequins wearing human skin. From that point on, reports followed a pattern: black suits, fedoras, old-fashioned cars, and emotionless voices. They knew personal details about witnesses, appeared out of nowhere, and sometimes vanished just as suddenly. In several cases, their vehicles reportedly disappeared into thin air or emitted a low hum like machinery. Then came the 1960s, when UFO sightings surged and men in black encounters multiplied. Noted investigator John Keel, the man behind the Mothman prophecies, chronicled dozens of encounters in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Witnesses described men who seemed confused by simple human behavior, who asked what eating utensils were for, and who sometimes blinked out of existence mid-conversation. Keel began to suspect they weren't government agents at all, but something else, mimicking human form. By the 1970s and 80s, the men in black had entered American folklore. Pop culture turned them into secret agents guarding Earth from alien exposure. But the reality, for those who claim to have met them, is far more unsettling. These visitors don't just collect evidence, they erase memories, confiscate photos, and threaten anyone who comes too close to the truth. Some witnesses describe a hypnotic pressure, an overwhelming sense that their mind is being probed or rewritten. Skeptics argue it's all psychological, paranoia mixed with Cold War fears of surveillance. During that era, real government agents did visit UFO witnesses, investigating potential national security leaks. The black cars and suits, skeptics say, were simply coincidence or embellishment. But believers insist there's more to it. Eyewitnesses describe impossible details: cars with no license plates, eyes that reflect light like an animal's, and skin with a waxy, artificial texture. In one famous 1967 case, a hotel manager in Canada reported a strange man in black who moved like a robot, drank oil instead of water, and vanished after receiving a phone call. So what are we dealing with? Some researchers think the men in black are extraterrestrial enforcers, sent to cover up contact with alien life. Others suspect they're interdimensional entities, part of the same phenomenon behind poltergeists and cryptids, beings that slip in and out of reality to maintain cosmic secrecy. Yet another theory suggests they're AI-like constructs, biological drones created by something not of this world. Their strange mannerisms, monotone speech, and inability to fully mimic humanity fit that eerie pattern. Today, Men in Black sightings continue, updated for the digital age. Witnesses report sleek SUVs instead of Cadillacs and cryptic emails instead of late-night knocks on the door. The message, however, remains the same. You didn't see what you think you saw. Whether they're real agents or alien cleanup crews, the Men in Black have become the face of secrecy itself, a shadow that follows every UFO report, every leaked video, every whispered truth. And maybe that's the point. Because as long as we keep asking who they are, we might never notice what they're really protecting.